Alright. Both players have hit go. We're gonna get started here. This is ADKeys ADKeys main tournament.
Alright, the rule is
This
this.
is
Whoever's the first to
both
ready
players
up
are
wins.
5-1. This race
Every
doesn't
time.
actually matter.
Every time.
Arya's in the booth. Shin, sorry,
I don't know how
I don't.
I
Again, I
It's
can't.
always a fucking mystery when
I can't be
do
expected to do names every single time for matches that don't matter.
stuff. All I know is I never start at Link's house. I've given up trying that.
Jesse's like a fraction of a second ahead here. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, this match doesn't matter. Ed's going to lose. He didn't say that, but he said
I
that.
don't
He did
think
say
I
that.
really care about that right now. I really don't.
It's inverted.
I'm just gonna rush this because
Nice tier
this is
1.
what you have to do.
Is it? Jesse looks confused at what he wants to do now.
This is me whenever I play inverted. It's like
I'm not entirely sure what we're coming over here for. We're just gonna hope that Stumpy has something, I guess.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, that's a green square near me.
Meanwhile, Ed immediately rushing the worst fucking room in the game when you're at 3 hearts and no weapons.
We need to get an early okay dude in.
Nice work, Ed. Nice work.
Stumpy did have ether medallion. He can throw
my
that
God,
at somebody,
really
I guess.
Could not pick. Oh my.
Yes,
God.
you can hear one of the
Really
runners in the
couldn't pick this
background.
up.
That is intentional.
Yep, entirely worth my time. Now I got this guy who just won't go away. Alright, guaranteed get those.
We like to hear the runners complain as much as possible.
Almost. Better be worth it. I
Okay,
call
dude.
that worth it.
Okay.
Alright, well, whatever.
It's the MistaEd gameplay we've come to know and love.
Not the most ideal way, but whatever. We're here.
I'll just brute force this room for fun.
Yeah.
No hammer.
I mean,
That's
Jesse's gonna do it too here, probably, so. But yes, there are no real stakes on the line here for this match. Both players are in brackets already.
Come back here. Kill me.
It's you know, they're playing for bracket seeding, but at the end of the day, that's not really going to make a huge difference.
Two more after this.
Yeah, both these players, they won 4 in a row, too, after losing their second match. As Ed was noting earlier, he lost to German
right off
Ed,
the rip, dude.
Right.
Brogor, and
Why do you have that on?
Jesse lost to GFE. But they've run off 4 wins in a row, so...
Makes the restream funny.
Did I know that hitting the watch stream prioritizes
My
joining
audio
calls
must be
instead
on
of
that.
opening Twitch? Nope, I didn't know that.
Oh, high value pack up. Alright.
Well, Jesse was having an easier time in that room with that boomerang. Till the
Yeah,
Wall
boomerang
Master got involved.
Definitely does help here. Alright, let's see. So Ed picked up a Desert Small, or Desert Big rather, TR Small. And a Pod Small.
Do I YOLO Pyramid Legend Pod? Probably.
YOLO Pyramid Legend Pod.
I need one.
Uh,
Always forget about that logo.
I'd probably do Hype Cave first, but honestly, I don't hate it. I mean, we're just gonna get a bow in here, right?
Probably.
Or a lamp.
Lamp. And 4 pod swans.
No, I hate I hate inverted. Let's not get things twisted here. I just don't hate the play. Left to get the money? Oh yeah, I guess you do need money to go into pod, don't you? Small details. There's just a 300 on Pyramid Ledge, so
Yeah, seriously. What was the stun prize that Ed got? Was that 8 bombs?
I think so. Yes. So not bad. That's helpful early game for sure.
Yeah.
kind of know what that means. Bad things.
And I always ask because I never play inverted. It's $20 to play the arrow game?
Yes.
Okay.
See if Ed goes for the 99 here. I bet he's not because he's a coward.
$99 comes from hitting the same one 5 times?
Yes. I wouldn't go for a 99 on the first one and
Was
only
I
have 20
big
either.
spoon
I'm
or
just
little
saying.
spoon, you said?
I was just looking for an excuse to call Ed a coward.
I was no spoon. I got no sleep.
It's a nice hook shot in
I
C-shaped
think he was
house.
afraid. Listen, I was definitely afraid of him Dutch ovening and hotboxing the bed.
What is happening over there?
So I got no sleep.
Oh gosh, Ed's talking about his trip to New York.
But he's a little bit taller than me, so I guess technically I was a little small.
I don't know.
But I had big aspirations.
I don't know if this is Twitch
Big aspirations.
Streamlink GUI being crappy with ads again or not on Jesse's side. I'm not entirely
boy.
sure.
Dude, the guy is, I don't know why. You know what? That's fluff. That's literally
Can we
nothing
add
but
Dutch
fluff.
oven to the stream text, please? No, we cannot.
That served no purpose other than fluff. I'm proud of my work. Oh, it was fun. Like, everybody, like, so TJ, Magnet, AFG.
Remember when Ed said he was gonna go to Pod?
Ahab,
Well,
and Ahab's
they'll
wife.
probably wound up happy they
Absolutely
didn't because Pod Big
I'm
was
so glad
first
that-
check or first or second
Well,
here
I'm
in
so
Thieves.
glad I did it. Maybe they may not be.
Yeah, I mean the Pod Big may not actually do anything
AFG
if we
might
can't
have
find more than
started
one key
like,
anyway.
That's true.
If Jesse wins the race, do we give Jesse the Horse Slayer role? No.
Which one is
The Horse Slayer role is only for mayhems.
I have that.
This is not a mayhem.
I have that impression on people. Interesting. Yeah. Yep. That's all it was. Literally 24 hours. That's all it was. I arrived at like noon.
So, yeah, I mean the Pod Big in Thieves Town. Oh, hey, Merle.
I
Nice and
didn't,
free.
I arrived whenever.
Alright, so we go to
and,
Pod to get our 2 Castle Tower smalls
there
and a
was-
glove, and then we just go do Aga.
Good
Easy.
times were had. Good times were had.
All you hear is the neighing in the background. I mean, I
I
can,
got back home Sunday at like a little after.
It's not my
5.
fault. Ed just talks too much. Why do Aga if you get a glove? Because it's all dungeons. You have to do it anyway.
The AC on the train didn't have.
Still need
the
a sword,
The
right?
train didn't have
Even in
AC.
inverting.
Well, you'll find one in the first chest of Aga Tower.
You know what? That's fair.
Because why would I have? Why would I have?
I really should have thought of that.
Hotkey?
I mean, that's where I went. That's where I went to go find my pearl earlier. So
Uh-huh.
just go Aga Tower. It's got all the goods.
Easy game.
If you're really good at routing, go there twice.
As a matter of fact, I had this
Jesse
very
doesn't
nice,
even want that ice map.
Very nice.
Yeah,
lady,
in ADKeys, I mean, who
who
cares?
was very silent throughout the entire thing, and I was trying to recover from whatever the hell I did the night before. But no, she was actually.
I don't even know what Ed's talking about here.
He's still going on about his trip to New York.
Got no complaints about that.
Alright, now is the time to go to Pod?
No complaints about that. All right, well, my answer is pod.
Yeah, there's not really much else, right? Pyramid Ledge and Pod.
Yo, JB, what's up?
Yeah, Pyramid Ledge
Welcome
Pod,
to the ADKeys tourney. All right,
and... Yeah, I think that's it, really.
here's the $1 million question. I really don't even want to. I don't really. Wow.
What does he not want to do?
This big we are.
I don't know. There aren't many options. I can understand not
Everything is
wanting
fine.
to do
That's
something,
what I
but the
like to
game's
hear.
kind of saying
That's what I like.
it's inverted. There's not that much to do.
Nice
This
arrows.
is my time. All right, here we go. Time for pod. Do I care about Bullock section?
I mean, if you can mimic clip fast enough, I would just do it while you're here.
Yeah.
Like, is it worth a double mimic clip?
A double mimic clip.
He's
Why
gonna
is he-
try to save the key and not open
No,
the front
never.
door.
Do not save the key. That's so dumb.
Yo, Zeke, yes. AFG, must suck it. Preferably now. By the way, I gotta make sure I did not start with boots.
You probably didn't start with boots.
No, Ed hates boots. He can't find ones that fit his hooves, so he forces his opponents to not
Imagine a
play with
horse.
them.
Imagine a horse wearing boots.
Well, because he would need to find 2 pairs also, so it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, that's really true. That's why I need pseudo boots.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I waste any more time than I have to here.
I think you do what's in logic, and then also you do the bowlock side in here. IMO.
I don't even think I do the Bullock section. I think I just do what I can here.
I want to know how quickly Ed does the bowlock section. And there's progression in the next 30 seconds, and then it's still like, yeah, the bowlock side though.
It's just gonna be a bow, and then he's gonna have to do the bowlock side. I mean, realistically, this is probably just like a glove, maybe a flute. Yeah. Boring. Snooze. 10-minute Dark World in inverted. Alright, pack it in. We're done here.
Another exciting inverted seed in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna regret it. Let's do it.
Oh, look, Ed's gonna do the bowlock side. Wow. Who could have seen this
I'm
coming?
surprised.
Well, there's an AFG bomb toss for you. And there's me just dumping another bomb for the fun of it, I guess.
Good thing Stun Price is 8 bombs, so it doesn't matter. Looks like Jesse's gonna go for it here, too. Who's got the better Mimic Clip? No, Ed's doing it with menu. Ed does not have the better Mimic Clip. I forgot that Ed's a menu buffer clipper.
Really? Really?
Wow, there you go. Video proof that menu buffer Mimic Clip sucks.
It still remains to be seen who had a better mimic clip.
We'll never know. Alright, maybe Ed should have taken his advice and not done Bowlock Slide. I thought his clipping was a little better than this. Yeah, bottle's actually kind of nice, though.
Yeah. You already have 75 checks in the light world, why not 76?
Yeah. Okay, that Mimic tried to sneak back up there again.
Well, that was monumental time loss, so cool.
Imagine Mimic clipping for trash when you can already be rushing Eastern. I mean, you're not wrong.
Interesting.
What I learned in this tournament is rushing Eastern is the key to rushing Eastern. Not success or failure, it's just a way of
I
life.
rushed Eastern in 6 of my 7 Swiss matches, and then in my last round I was able to go mode Eastern by skipping it for an hour and 45 minutes, so...
Oh, I remember that, yeah. I just did it in all 7 for the fun of it. It probably hurt me way more than it helped, but
I don't know,
it was entertaining.
I don't think it's a bad play, honestly.
You know, I had like 3 straight seeds in which I then went to like CAC, and it's like, here's all the
What is
stuff to
Ed
beat
doing
Eastern.
up the mountain here?
It's
I guess
making
he's got
friends.
hookshot. I guess he can do all the mountain stuff first. I don't know how to route inverted. Maybe this is a good idea. I don't know.
YOLO it. Let's go.
If they were playing a regular mode, I could critique them better, but this is inverted, so none of it makes sense. Is Ed gonna pick up the bush?
And the mirror.
Probably not, right? seeing as we have definitively bunked that.
Well, it still remains to be seen. It's like the Mimic Clip situation.
Yeah.
We'll never really know unless we just keep doing it. So. I do know that a lot of people really dislike doing escape in inverted.
Yep. It's because it sucks.
So is this basically Jesse just like mitigating against that by trying to knock out
Probably, yeah.
garbage right off the bat?
Well, especially, so people will tend to do a front of escape if it's an Agaseed, because then you're just right there and you just immediately go in. But if it's not an Agaseed, then it's kind of a pain to get to. So, yeah, I can see this as being a counterplay to that. Hot take: steal the key, boom slash cell doesn't exist. Yeah, I don't think that's that hot of a take.
I'd be excited to try that and get hard penalized. Sounds like fun.
The good news is, though, we'll get to see a sweet Death Warp here on the green guard.
Ed, meanwhile, knew exactly what he was doing and got a fire rod from Gary.
Yeah, I mean...
That's what happens.
I guess Ed can beat Hera here, right? How does that work? Well, you see, Beer. The green guard is coded to do half a heart of damage, regardless of your mail upgrade.
Yep, whatever, dude.
Wow, see, look at that. Green mail still does half a heart of damage. So yeah, Jesse is gonna be able to do Dark Cross here, but unless this just happens to meme the Hyrule Castle small, he's gonna have to save and quit out of here most likely. Beer, thank you for the 2 bits. Ooh, Swamp Small. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Oh, dear goodness.
Come on!
Well, I mean, the odds were really good that that small key was going
Yeah,
to be there.
I guess it was basically 100%, so... Yeah, PH would have gotten destroyed here. Hey, sword. Alright, so let's see. Ed's found a fire rod on the mountain. Jesse's found a sword in the back of Escape.
Ed got a handful of small keys. Swamp, 2 more to TR.
Yeah, Ed's got 3 TR smalls. Not that you really need TR smalls in inverted, but... Sure. How about a 4th TR small?
Why not? It's fun.
Nice work.
Good job, Ed. Pro strats. Definitely didn't have Mirror and Lava Chest and his bad keys last tournament. Yeah, that would probably not happen.
absolutely cool, dude.
I mean, Ed kind of, you did really just kind of walk right into him, so. All right, and oh, look at that! Should have just done Aga. We need some small keys first. All right, Ed gets his first crystal. Hooray! All right, let's see. Oh look, Sawyer, thank you for the raid on MistaEd. We're gonna go listen to Jesse's audio for a little bit now.
Can't see it. Ooh, nice. Early flute.
This doesn't sound like complaining.
I don't think Jesse complains quite as much.
And yet he wins.
Small key 2 pod. Okay.
No, Jesse just gets bored, apparently.
I mean, there's 10 million pod smalls.
I can get a lot more in pod now, but I'm not going back to pod anytime soon. At least in my mind, I'm not.
I mean, I agree with that. Unless I got, like... Well... I guess I wouldn't need that much to push me back to pod. If you give me, like, a bow and 2 more small keys, I'd probably do it.
Yeah, same. And then something hilarious would be in the vanilla big key chest.
Oh, yeah. Ice Rod.
A whole arrow? Oh my god!
Alright, Ed's basically done on the mountain here. And... yeah, has the fire rod and every TR small in existence to show for it.
Oh, we got a cross keys race scheduled now for that tournament.
Nice. Sweet
Nice
shovel.
shovel.
Why is Ed going back up the mountain? Oh, is he just going to do the first chest and
It's
cast
going to
the
be
tower?
cross keys versus TT Chaos.
I don't know if I like this play. Oh, hookshot K plus Super Bunny?
Why the garbage?
I guess he
so
does
far?
have a hookshot. I suppose that's fair. Also, welcome in raiders from Tyler Salt's channel. We are just getting underway here.
Big.
Can you leave it tomorrow's?
Well, I guess not
affiliate
just getting
anniversary.
underway.
Affiliate
It's been 20
anniversary.
minutes, 22
3
minutes.
years doing this as an affiliate on Twitch. We won't be streaming on our affiliate anniversary. Sadly,
Nice
we'll
heart
be streaming on
container.
Friday.
Well, the mountain's the other thing that folks complain about a lot with inverted, right?
Yeah, because it sucks. You have to go up and down it like 50 times to get everything.
Play it so infrequently that I'm always making inverted-related
We're gonna need to
mistakes, and it's just
streaming
like,
locations,
I don't remember most of the stuff.
I went about 3 years on
Yeah, it's
Mixer.
terrible. Jesse kind of just picking
What's
up a
the
bunch
3 years?
of optional big keys.
Did I really start
Yeah,
streaming
the
in
fun
2017?
ones.
Roughly.
I mean, they're nice to have before you go into the dungeons, although I guess we've already
That's
gone to
true.
Skullwoods. So. Hey, there's another pop
We've
small
been
for
on
Ed.
Twitch now for 3 years.
Hey, there's a Thieves Town. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
Now we can go last location to Thieves Town Big Chest.
No, nothing would be there. Not this game.
No.
Not the game we know.
Ooh, the flippers.
Ugh.
Alright, there's a sword for Ed.
Boots very much necessary.
And good job, Ed. We're just gonna let's leave that chest. We don't need that. Also, Dante, thank you for the follow. A bow. Ooh, okay. That's kind of interesting. So Ed is going to get a third pod vig once he starts doing this Light World stuff. Which, I don't know, 3 pod smalls, bow, hammer, big key, I don't know. I would be tempted.
Yeah, especially given the the tendency for smalls in pod to, or pod smalls to show up in pod.
Did I say pod big 3? We should have multiple big keys, actually. One to open the big door, and then one to open the big chest. I'm still going to advocate for my mode where all small keys are individualized, and like pod small 1 only opens the first door of pod, etc., etc.
Invisible tree. Let's think rationally about this big key on Lumberjack. Eastern matters.
You want people to
Hera
stay in
doesn't.
logic? That's the way to do it.
Does, Ice doesn't, Myra does, TR does, GT does. The only 2 of the
Well,
remaining big
Ed's
keys
going straight
could
for
be worthless.
thieves. He really wants to last locate that
He does.
big
Well,
chest.
Ed
2 out
does
of
love to
7.
last locate. He's the master.
So, like, there's a decent chance that's a required big key on Lumberjack.
I mean, at this point, I would
kinda
almost
just gonna have to
say
play it like it
certainly,
is
right? I
with
mean,
some
unless
fun.
it's
What,
Hera
Hera
or Ice are the only 2 that it could be, yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get those bombs, actually. We'll finish out this loop over to Ice
Which, I mean,
Rock
could
Cave.
theoretically
I'm
be
not
good
gonna
for
fake
Jesse.
flipper.
If Jesse happens to
Unless
stumble
we get the
across
boots.
both Castle Tower keys
I
down
mean, if
here,
I get the boots, then we know
then he can just do
that
the entire
it's
mountain and
used
then
in
finish off
logic,
Agate Tower and just knock that out.
and it doesn't feel like a waste of time.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good efficiency-wise.
But I'd rather flute and do some like mire area check and a bunch of other
Oh,
stuff.
hey, nice cane.
Okay.
See? Oh, look at all these big keys.
2
that
out of
is
5 are worthless.
potentially
so
a
we've got
clearable
a 60%
mire.
chance now that that key is required.
That's true.
Roughly. Like very rough. Rough math.
That wouldn't be a great fight right now,
No. No, it
even
wouldn't.
for Ed with the bow.
I mean, it would definitely be better for Ed, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another pod spawn in the Deep Town basement. Let's go, Ed. Come on. Go back to pod. Do it.
We'll check mire area first. Get information about that. Actually, if I can get into mire, do I really want to play this?
Yes.
Ooh.
Do it.
How risky do we actually want to be on this?
Do it.
one?
It's full clearable.
I
It's
hate
not gonna.
it.
It's not gonna be ether. There's no way, right? Yeah. See.
Oh, good.
Oh, great.
Another small key. Skullwoods. But. All right. Now we just find Quake in here. Nope. Just an ice rod.
If it was ether to get into mire,
You're not bound
that's a
by law to
full
be
clearable
Vinny if you
mire.
dip
I
it. I
hate
think you
myself
are
for having to
actually.
think
I
about it.
believe you are hard required to at least attempt Vitreous if you go into Mire.
Then, if and when you fail, get upset. Force yourself to try it again.
And then be like, ah, I shouldn't have done this. But then yeah,
Because honestly,
you're
7-heart
just
Spider Sword, Viddy,
what's the word I'm
with
looking
this
for?
equipment does not appeal to me.
I can't think of the phrase.
If I had a bow, I'd be in for it. If I had a master
When
sword,
you
I wouldn't
continue
mind
to do
it.
continue to do something because
Second bottle
you've
might be
invested so much
enough
time
to
into it,
entice
even though
me,
it's not
but right
correct to do.
now, it's just
I don't know
kinda
why I
like,
can't think
Throw
of
good
the-
money after bad.
Oh, what's the thing?
Yeah.
It's kind of fallacy.
Some cost.
Some cost fallacy. Yes, that's it. It's gonna go beat Moth. This isn't in Logic. I can't believe Ed's doing this.
Oh, how did Shin term it? The keeper and the thrower aware of
8
logic.
hearts. Yeah, that's gonna make a big difference.
Like, you'll try to think of that
Thanks
out. Yeah,
everybody for coming
basically.
out tonight. I hope you're having a good one. As I said, Gilgamesh 501 is running
That's
a bit
me.
of a jank restream tonight. What the?
Jank. Wow.
How did I do
I like to
that?
consider myself somewhere between jank and professional. Just enough jank to make it feel cozy and friendly, but professional enough that you can understand what's going on.
That was a bad hook shot, and we still
A
dodged
really
the
efficient
fireballs.
fight by Ed.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So unfortunately, Jesse doesn't have 5 million TR smalls the way Ed did.
TR.
Which is kind of interesting, because, like, I mean, laser bridges and logic here.
Yeah. And they're what, on Light Death Mountain?
I think they were in, like, Paradox, yeah.
He also doesn't have that fire rod either.
Right. Well, yeah, so can't do the
From
Firewatch
Gary,
side,
yeah.
but... I guess laser bridge is not in logic, because we don't have the big key.
Don't know if I love this play, but I want to make it.
Fire Red is on Old Man.
Fun boots for Ed in the back of skull.
You'd think with a Fire Rod he would have been able to find his way through a Dark Cave, but...
Later,
no.
Boki.
According to Ed's trackers, those are the 256 crystals he's got.
I don't believe that. There's no way. If that was the case, I would immediately rush, I guess he can't, right? Ymir.
We'll do Super Money, then
I
Hook
think so.
Shot, and then we'll
Or have
be
Naga.
back to 1. Do Old Man Rescue. And then we'll hit Light DM.
Oh, you heard it here first. Jesse's gonna do Old Man Rescue, so he will get the fire
And
out.
we're just keeping that rock around so I have the ability to hook shot something. We really didn't need that magic out of TR, now that I think about it. Oops. Another pod small.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna feel a little bad for Jesse,
And
but
big
without
key
the
of thieves,
without
okay.
the TR big key, like
Starting
it's
to
not
work
like
on
he's
that big
missing
key
that much in
collection.
TR
Now we're
right now.
50-50 on that key. I mean, the 4 dungeons that are left would all technically require it. So the question is, do I care on the 2 that don't?
We'll never know. Well, we probably will know.
Like Hera and Ice, do I really honestly care one bit about the necessity of the logic?
Only if there's an item in those chests, you know, like an ice rod in the big wall. Not in this
Okay,
case.
if we
it's not,
get
but
Quake, we're gonna go do Meyer.
Castle Tower, small too, just chilling in Ice Pal's big chest. Until it turns out TR big is vanilla. I mean, with 4 small keys and logic,
With a bow and a master
that could be
sword and 9
that could be a
hearts.
thing.
That's easy.
And honestly, if that's the case,
That's a
if that would be the
fully
case, the
purple Meyer, like, I just don't care.
entirety of TR is beatable.
Pod
could beat
be
Trinex.
appealing.
that's
I'd
true.
rather be able to pair it with Eastern right now.
Wait, where was that ice rod for Jesse?
Ice Rod was in Meyer Shed,
Right.
so Ed needs to get that flute first. Whenever he decides to do Kakariko. Instead, it looks like we're gonna go to Zora here, probably.
Yeah, it does have a command for the fillet. Will he go out of his way to get this and then
I mean, probably
splash
not.
to lead his way back into the water? We need to know how deep the commitment to the bit is.
After he spent 10 minutes mimic clipping, probably not.
Into the portal, please. Top the rock is bombs, okay. Cool fire rod, thanks, game.
Just do old man first, forehead. Oh, another sword on Zorledge. I mean, sure, yeah. Get that.
Clearly, if I don't watch the Phillies game, they do well tonight.
Took a little more setup there than he probably wanted, but gets the splash fleet.
Yeah, I most definitely do not have a good conception of when things need to get reset or anything like that.
We could go do ice, but I don't feel like doing ice really far out of logic right now.
I love doing ice out of logic. It's like my favorite thing.
That doesn't seem productive.
Alright, well, there's all Jesse's TR smalls.
Feels like that happens in like every ADKeys seed though. There's just so much
UTR
stuff
keys
out
make me
there
feel
that
really
like
good about
inevitably you
having
run
set
into
that
something
first
that would have been
key.
useful
Get the
moments
chomps.
ago.
Can't believe no one's been to Eastern yet.
No, Ed is going to be able to get these flippers. It's not going to change that much right now.
Where did Ed get boots?
I've been trying to
The
explore
back of
this
Skull.
part of the route, and I just
After
don't
we
know
beat him
the
off
best
the-
way to do
the-
it.
one under the
Oh,
bridge.
I didn't
Yeah.
even notice
Not
that.
that anybody does.
How about that?
That is
Alright,
just
and maybe a
so
little
annoying.
while before Jesse gets those. And now Ice Palace is in logic for Ed, so get in there.
Yeah. Thieves is an option, but I prefer the small key for Thieves. I could go beat the Moth. Actually, beating the Moth is actually a really smart play right now. I can get the big
Yeah, it
chest
would be.
and Moth in the item.
Okay, so Jesse doesn't want to do Ice Palace because it's
push
out of
it
logic,
at
but he
this
wants
point.
to do out of logic Moth. Okay. Sauce.
I mean, there's always boots in the back of Skull. It's one of the game's greatest memes.
I think so, yeah. Why is that there? Alright, get Ed getting all of his garbage big keys.
I thought I did. I thought I messed up.
Did Jesse pick something up?
Yeah, I accidentally grabbed the item from Moldorm while I was in midair. Who would ever do such a thing? I can't believe this. Yeah.
I initially thought you couldn't pick the item up at all, so there'd be times it's just sitting there and I'm just waiting. It's like, despawn, please. Despawn,
yeah,
please.
no, you can pick it up as long as it's not in midair.
Yeah.
All 4 TR small.
Which makes fairies miserable because those never stop being in midair.
Yeah, somebody was kind enough to point it out. It's like, why are you standing there? Because I can't touch this. I'm like,
Mind
no, you
one
could
of
have,
those is
like,
out of logic.
8 seconds ago. It's fine.
Whoops. That was pretty mean.
That was just dreadful luck.
Moldorm's out for blood.
I'm not happy about that.
That's why you never beat Hera out of logic. Just get
Ed's got a ton of options now. Ed's got like a mostly clearable pod, a mostly clearable ice palace, a bunch of stuff in TR to go to if he wants. Eastern. Front of escape. Alright, this is Jesse's first crystal. Yep, that's a big key, Ed. Still a big key.
Between the two players, I think there's only, what, 5 big keys that we have not seen?
4. Eastern,
4.
Hera, Ice Palace, and TR are the only ones we haven't seen.
That was a 5-6 crystal.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Petition to make Ed use the horse sprite. I mean, request a rematch, and if you win the rematch, you can force him to do a horse sprite.
I could hit Quakefish real quick.
Hera's a 5-6. Oh. Well, Ed probably just menued, saw he had both red crystals, and it just marked off 2 random ones, which is how I usually do it too. That's the ADKeys connoisseur's way of marking red crystals.
The big question is, like,
We'll see what's
do
that
I wanna
catfish
just
here, and
go
then we'll
risk
switch back over to
these?
Ed's audio. We haven't heard any complaining in a while. Nice map. Don't care. Alright, what do we think Ed does after this? Jesse's gonna go straight for Skull Woods, get the boots.
I mean, ice is beatable. Again, it's out of logic.
Yeah, you are leaving one. You're guaranteed to leave one item in there.
Potentially. Unless we have another funny key sitting around.
Heading back south here. Oh, he's gonna check the shovel. Okay. I don't believe Jesse did this.
Okay, dude, enough is enough.
But maybe he did. I don't remember. Either way, it doesn't matter. Alright. We're fluting. Yeah, he's probably gonna go to Mire area, right? Check the medallion.
Oh, yeah.
It makes
That's
sense, because
right.
if he has the medallion, it is a clearable Mire.
Very true.
Alright, let's find that TR big key. Ed hasn't been at the TR at all, actually, so if Ed does find the TR big key, there's actually a pretty good incentive for him to do that. Oh, Ice Palace! Yes! Thank you. Finally, somebody understands. Yep, okay, there we go. Just clear the dungeons you can clear. That's what I'm all about.
Good job by Jesse.
So I don't remember if this was... Well, I guess we'll find out if this was the other red crystal or not. To go this with Thieves Town. But
That Vicky is going to be the Eastern, isn't it? That Vicky that's on Aga, or on Lumberjack, is going to be hard to clear.
might be. You know what? At this point, I'm gonna say probably not. I bet you that's not gonna be hard required. Ed, please.
Oh my god, really?
Is that using my controller? Wow.
Sweet bottle. It's like Jesse's gonna go for pod here. Or... Oh, is Jesse not actually done Pure Privilege yet?
Yeah, I don't think he did.
Okay, going for back at Thieves Town. It looks like Skull Woods was blue crystal, so Thieves Town is the other red. Wow, Ice Palace sucks. Why would you go to Ice Palace?
Very questionable choice.
It's really
Has it
looking
found
like
anything of value
no,
at
we're
here
going to
at
be
all?
orphaning that big chest for absolutely nothing here. I mean, to be fair, the vast majority of this was in logic with Ed's current item and key loadout, so it's nice fire rod dupes there. Very good cold stare fight.
Yeah, really impressive.
Rewarded with garbage. Alright, now I think I like Pod from Ed.
He doesn't. Well, what does he? What else does he have? TR.
Yeah. We're taking this portal.
That's
We're
right.
gonna
Ed,
check
Do catfish.
and then down to Pod, maybe?
Smart move, dude!
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Smart
Ed, you
move.
have a flute. You could have just gone to two,
I'm sure
but
that the duck does not fucking do anything, I guess.
it's fine.
Smart move.
Pro strats. Alright, Jesse picking up crystal number 3. And then, I mean, Jesse's got either ice or pod now, too. Ed's also got front of escape, which is never going to get checked.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, yes, let's get
Let's
that
get that
map.
map,
We
man.
needed that. Oh, actually, they both have eastern area, too. Nobody's touched that.
What does Jesse have up here? Did he not do the woods? No, he
I
got...
thought he did.
No, the flute. The flute was there, so he did do the woods.
So what else do we have up here? Oh, Jesse's gonna go get his flippers, is what this is.
Oh, flip it right. And yes, he hasn't done the boots checks.
Alright, which chest does Ed open? I mean, both of them, right? Because it's just a pod small in here.
Probably. Just rush Helma first and then do the rest.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go.
Pod also a crystal too.
Yeah, I mean, that's 5 crystals. That's gonna be 5 crystals for Ed here. I mean, we're kind of approaching GT mode potentially soon. Welcome in,
Yeah,
Raiders from a Rabid Wombat. We're about 50 minutes in here. There's been a lot of complaining. It's been good. Also, welcome Raiders from Adirondack Rick. We got all the raids today. Yeah, inverted ADKeys here. Jesse and MistaEd both 5 and 1, looking to stroke their egos by going 6 and 1 instead of being stuck in the dregs at 5 and 2 like the rest of us.
Yes, the rest of us.
The rest of us.
We're 5 and 2 with creative math.
Mm-hmm. It's like the toothpick game, right? You just got to move one toothpick to change it.
Just, you know, rearrange that 3 and 4. And
Yeah.
5 and 2. Wow. See y'all next week.
Oh, there's a small key under the bridge to Ice Palace. Okay. We don't care. Or did I get that? I don't remember if
I think that...
Did
yeah,
I
I
check-
got that because he water walked to it.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, I couldn't remember if he had decided to go there or not. So yeah, that was the one. I wonder if that single Ice Small will push Jesse into Ice Palace, because Ice does kind of suck without one small key. Wow, no respect for the bug net here. There's got to be something in here. I feel like there's got to be, right?
I mean,
probably.
It's a lot of small keys and the big for... I know that, what, a good amount of the back... Is it the maze and the vanilla big key are 6 key locked?
Maze, Vanilla Big Key, and Hellway
Helma?
are all 6 key locked. And Helma.
Oh, Hellway
actually,
is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought Hellway was 4.
No.
I should
4
read
is
those things
just
to Beard
the...
Sense.
4 is this Dark U and the Turtle Room are the 4 locked
Oh,
areas.
okay.
Oh! Oh, well, we just increased our chances of needing that Lumberjack one. Given that that is 6 pod lock, you're probably not interested in that at the moment. Especially because Hera is a giant pain in the ass to get back to and inverted.
Yeah, after both of these players did basically the entirety of the mountain, yeah.
Pod believers in shambles right now. It's totally just Eastern, right? Small key to desert. Yeah, we can't do anything in desert yet. It's absolutely just Eastern area.
The only other light world stuff they have is
it's
what,
going for-
Eastern in the desert area?
It's gonna go for TR. I mean, there could be something in here, right? Jesse did not check the firelock checks, and Ed can also go to the vanilla big key chest, so
I
they're...
have to see what this is. Oh my gosh.
So he's getting an additional 3 checks that we haven't seen. We'll also get to see whether this is a pendant or crystal. I think this is actually, this being a pendant or crystal kind of makes a big difference here, I think, because if this is a pendant, that big key is probably nowhere. It is a crystal, so so the big key is just an Eastern, and then you can clear TR. I'm not going to be super surprised if there's something here either, because the fire rod was obviously very in logic. But I also won't be surprised if there's nothing here, because there's nothing anywhere. It's fine.
You don't need items.
You have all the items you need. It's actually only 5 crystal Ganon. Nobody read the goal post.
Yeah, surprise, it's actually MMM. You thought you could escape it.
I didn't care about any of that crap.
Yeah, Tyler, I kind of agree. I think leaving Eastern for this long is a little rough, especially in Ed's situation where, like, if he does find the TR big, then suddenly this TR dip becomes a single dip. SP Man, thank you for the follow.
So I'm willing to bet that's the.
Yeah, 'cause I mean, this route ends right here, right?
Yes. Unless this is just vanilla big key, which would be
Yeah.
check F. Nope, it's vanilla
Really,
garbage.
didn't have any. That's not cool.
So Ed about to immediately find
That's actually a little bit of a
TR big key in the back of Saha here. For maximum salt.
We digested a lot.
Did either of the players
Digested a
go
lot
to the
right there.
desert area?
I was
To Agina and Checkerboard?
4 smalls.
'Cause those suck, but...
No?
Convinced.
I don't think so, actually. But F
I mean,
Agina, no one likes that guy.
Yeah.
Never fall asleep.
Especially in inverted, it doesn't seem like it's a very great thing to be doing.
Alright, let's see.
Well, I suppose I should find out which one the green pendant is.
Small
No, it's
key,
fine. You'll
admire,
lower.
don't care, garbage.
See
Okay.
ya. Alright, fine, Eastern.
Green pendant, Meyer.
Myers green pendant. Interesting. Okay.
Alright, Jesse finishing up with his nothing in pod. I mean, Jesse pretty much is funneled into Eastern area now too, I think. Jesse opened a harmless Hellway. Ed opened Hellway as well.
Oh my God. Well, I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. I'm literally clowning around as much as I humanly can.
Oh no, Jesse still has ice. Right. Which we all know has absolute trash. That's what I was saying from the start. I would never rush ice.
No.
Alright, mirror.
You can't
show
do
up
it.
Somewhere. That ain't the mirror. That ain't the mirror.
Now, if it's not here... I mean, I guess it has to be one of those desert checks? I'm trying to think of what's actually left. Hera Big Chest?
Hera Big Chest. That's about it.
Well, wasn't the Hera big in Hellway? So that's not even in logic.
Yeah, that's true. See, prior to this broadcast, I would have thought it was. They'd be like, yeah, that's 4 key locked. I can do
We
that.
aim to be educational here as well, so...
Something tells me this mirror is going to be somewhere really stupid.
I mean, there's not much stuff that's left, eh?
No, we're really getting down to it. I mean, Ed still has the front of escape.
Really?
Which
Perfect.
he probably does next. Alright, Eastern, come on. Don't let me down. Wow, what a letdown. So it's just a Gina or checkerboard?
Did Jesse finish off Skull with the big
Yes.
key?
That's,
Okay.
yeah.
He checked the big
Jesse's
key chest.
Got them boots, yeah.
No, the big key chest though.
Yeah, the big chest? Yeah. Just
Yeah,
did that.
he did that one. Okay.
Let's see what it's going for here. I mean, front of us. Oh no, he's gonna go desert checks. All right, this is good because I think, know our progression has to be down here. Wait, did Ed never do?
Yeah, I don't think.
Damn.
I think he went. I think he went straight to
Mini
Mini
Moldorm.
Moldorm.
Interesting. Oh, I can't wait for this to just be the TR big key.
I am a little sad that we might miss out on Ed getting that Hyrule Castle small key though.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen, unfortunately. All right, what does this jerk got? Oh, hey, we have Spike Cave now.
Oh, yeah. It's the check that I forget about until the tracker tells me it's doable when it was doable a while ago.
Oh, Shireen, thank you for my sound alert that I don't unfortunately have enabled on this scene. Oh, Quake, that's actually pretty good.
Yay.
Also, thank you for the follow. I apologize. I'm lazy and haven't brought my sound alerts over to the restream scene.
So Jesse's gonna get all of his nothing here.
In Eastern, yep. Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, Jesse's kind of just following in Ed's footsteps. And if Ed just ends up skipping the front of escape, that's time that Jesse's just not going to be able to get back.
Do you check the fire locked side here? Or
Yeah.
prioritize it?
Yeah, I think you do everything while you're in here.
That makes sense.
I mean, honestly, we're kind of quickly approaching go mode here. We still need a mirror and a book. And then an Eastern big and a TR
Oh my
big
God.
and 2 CT
Really,
smalls.
whatever, dude.
Caring about my.
And half
to
of
keep
those
logic
items can just be chilling in... actually, maybe potentially more than half those items can just be chilling in GT. People claim there's key logic in Myra. I'm not sure I buy it.
Do I YOLO this?
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna YOLO
I
this.
think you do. I think it's the correct play. Last thing you want is your Castle Tower Small 2 in here, locked behind 2 other Myra Smalls in GT.
Yeah, that would be my concern, because there's some, like, really garbage things that they still need. Not just for the crystal dungeons.
I'm sorry you find this restream offensive, Gamma.
Did Gamma see the fillet?
Oh yeah, Gamma, they both skipped the fillet. It was just chilling on Hylia Island, and then they both decided to ignore it.
Excellent. Really glad I did. Really glad I did.
I saved a lot of time by skipping that.
In Ed's
which is
defense, he
fair.
didn't have the flippers, so he would have had to set up another fake flipper, but Jesse had no real excuse. Myth chain? Yay?
The exciting Mitzlock stuff from Inverted.
Yeah, I think that's really all that and King's Tomb.
Kingston.
Yeah. Which we could have just Tomb Raider if we really wanted to. Hey, how about a mirror? How about fully clearable Swamp Palace? Let's go. Juice Town has the juice. Alright, Jesse finished getting his nothing in Eastern, and then I would assume finally makes the play over to the desert area. I would not be thrilled about this either, honestly.
Yeah, that's the thing that I find like overwhelming about Inverted a little bit, is that once you get that light world access, it's like you have so many things, and
Yep.
how do you stop yourself from like doing literally everything?
You don't.
Well, like cross keys, where I just do
Also,
everything.
Harp Time, thank you for the follow. Apologize for missing that earlier. So do we think Ed skips left side swamp at this point? I don't think so. I don't think you can do that. I think you still need like 5 items for go mode. I don't think you can actually do that.
I never put it past Ed to skip left side swamp.
Ed has been relatively thorough here, actually. So far. Nice arrow refill. Jesse gonna head in. So yeah, Jesse's behind by a Myra clear. See if there's a way to make some time there, or if it's just because this. I mean, the seed could just end up becoming super linear from here on out, depending on a couple things. But we could just go to swamp here, find our TR big, finish TR, get everything in GT, and just be done, kind of deal.
Yeah. Neither player has a castle tower small though, right?
Nope, there are none of those to be seen. Nice shield. So yeah, we're looking for Eastern big, TR big, book, and both castle tower smalls. And 6 more hearts.
And right now, TR big is the only one of those things that we know is definitely going to be outside of GT.
Yes, everything
That
else
you
could
noted
theoretically be there. We do not have our final... Well, we will have our final pendant information after Ed finishes the swamp here. Okay, I was wondering. I was like, that's an interesting key skip, but maybe Ed knows more than I do. Moment of silence for Specky statue, yes.
Yeah, I saw a link to some of that discussion in the main Discord.
Nope.
There were other things that I should have been doing instead of reading that.
Yeah. Alright, let's see if Left Side Swamp is worth it tonight. Oh boy.
There we go.
That's a horse's favorite treat.
It's a quality check right there. Yeah, you noted before though, like it really is just basically just that front of escape that's the difference, right?
Yeah.
In terms of time.
As far as what has been checked. Yeah, I mean Ed's checked a little more TR than Jesse has, but otherwise, yeah. I suspect Jesse will end up checking those TR checks anyway, because it's pretty unlikely that he's going to be able to go vote TR considering it's a crystal. Oh man, can you imagine if there's actually nothing in Swamp? And we just have to do Smith's Chain?
I mean, he did find powder.
Well, I consider that part of Smith chain.
Fair enough. That is true.
We only need Eastern Big Key and TR Big Keys in the book. They also need both Castle Tower Smalls. We have not found a single one of those yet.
The only thing more fun than looking for one is looking for both.
Mm-hmm. Jesse is gonna go... Oh, he's gonna go to Swamp this way. Okay. Yeah, Swamp has... Other than that powder, Swamp has been pretty barren. Argus, what do you got? 10 bombs, nothing, and appended. All right, so Desert is our last crystal, so we know the book cannot be in GT now.
I do have the possibility to do Big Bomb now, right?
Man, you could have just go-moded like every dungeon if you just ignored them all and did overworld checks the entire time. Yes, Big Bomb is available now, which it looks like that's Ed, what Ed is immediately going to do. He might... The thing is, if Big Bomb doesn't have anything, I can see Ed going to Front of Escape here, so Jesse's going to get that time back. Nice bomb dupe. Now, if, like, you find a TR big in here, I don't know. What if you find nothing in here?
Yeah. Closer
Alright, so
to 20
Ed is
hours.
almost certainly doing Front of Escape. And yes, kudos to Ed for that mirror placement. That was well done. So yeah, Jesse's going to get this time back now. So it's, yeah, it's 100% Smith chain, I think.
Smith Chain or King's Tomb?
Yeah.
Or Green Pendant Turn-In?
Oh,
Although,
yeah,
that's
actually...
not in, is that not in Logic without the more small keys?
No, I think it is in Logic. I don't think Vitreous is actually locked by any small keys. Because you don't have to actually take any small key doors to get to Vitreous.
Oh, it's gonna get a great item here, though.
He is going to get a great item here. So yeah, we'll be pretty close to tied up here after Jesse and Ed finish the respective areas they're in at the moment. Only difference again being that Ed has checked slightly more of Turtle Rock.
Well, that puts everything here in Logic.
It does.
Actually kind of lagging.
It's an exciting moment.
So saith the Keeper of Logic. Ed
Would you anticipate Jesse does the same thing here? Or with the Big Bomb?
I think so, yeah. I mean,
Since
you're right
you're
there
here.
in Swamp, yeah.
Yeah.
So Ed will still be slightly ahead, because Ed's going to finish up Escape here before Jesse finishes up Swamp.
Oh, they still have Spike Cave, too.
Yeah, that is true. Spike Cave, that cane is in Logic now. Also, we just straight up have 16 hearts, so you don't even need invincibility. Wow, massive time save from Ed here, not needing to pick up that key from the guard.
That's just good game knowledge right there.
Yeah. Alright, had finished getting his nothing. Okay, Moth's back in logic now. So yeah, this is just gonna be Smith Chain, I guess. Oh, King's Team first. Yes, this makes sense. Great.
Pretty useful. Ed still has the skull big chest too.
He does, but that's not too hard to route in here. Or maybe just ignore it. I mean, you can always get that later. You can save and quit to Sanctuary, and it's pretty simple to do. And yeah, as expected, Jesse gonna run up here, grab that big bomb. Get absolutely nothing. Literally every item that we found has been bait. Like, every item that lets you do something in a dungeon has been bait.
Pretty much.
Oh, good, a small key. Pod. Oh, we're very close to having that Harabig be in logic. Okay, that would be really funny if that was just the case, is that there's just another pod small here, and then you have to go to Hera. Ooh, 17 hearts. Let's go.
That's important.
Yep, Jesse heading over here to do Smith Chain, so... Jesse is ignoring King's Tomb here, but, that's fine. So yeah, things tightening back up here. Is it hammer pegs? Maybe?
More small keys.
GT? Nope, that's not the one.
Yeah.
This blows. This sucks so much. That's not where you want to flute to. Man, what if it really was just Spike Cave all along?
Oh my gosh.
And oh my god.
Dear goodness.
Let's go. Let's go, dude. Everything was bait. Oh, Ed still got the big chests here. King's Tomb is on the table for Jesse. Ed did do King's Tomb, which we know is hot garbage, just like everything we've done in the past half an hour.
There's so little left. It's wild.
Okay, dude. Oh, green pendant. We have green pendant.
Yeah, there's that. There's that. There's the.
I would do
Big
that
chest,
first before
which is,
Spike Cave,
out of
honestly.
logic. Yeah, I would too, because... Well, okay.
Ed currently half a heart short from being able to do this without using magic. Actually, I guess with hookshot you can probably still get away with it. Wait, what are we doing?
Can he do more things in TR?
No. Oh, yes, he's got the mirror. He can do laser bridge and stuff. Yes, I forgot about that, because invert is a stupid mode.
And my reaction most inverted seats are the tracker says I can do stuff. How? Then I wander around Death Mountain and lose by 40 minutes.
Alright, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. It's like Jesse's maybe doing the same thing. Small key to pod. Oh yeah, hair of big keys in logic. Let's go. Jesse going for the exact same thing here. Gonna get rewarded with nothing. Again. Boy, imagine if the TR big key is just like green pen. How bad are you feeling right now? Small key to Castle Tower. Let's go! Second Castle Tower, chest in logic.
I think you're feeling bad no matter where you find this TR big key at this point.
Oh, that's right, Jesse's still got these extra checks in the front here to do. So we can do Agate Chest 2 here into Spike Cave, and then maybe go back to Hera if we're really desperate. Because Ed has done everything in TR that can be done, minus the big chest and Trinex. Oh man, maybe the second Castle Tower small is vanilla, and then the TR big keys on the Lumberjack.
I forgot all about that key.
Yeah.
I did so much random stuff in between. I forgot about that key.
Yo, let's go! This is so fucking stupid.
Alright.
Even Ed is speechless. He has nothing to complain about here. Where's Shin? Shin is currently racing cross keys right now.
Yeah, it's 9 PM. Do you know where your koi stream is?
Alright, well, we found one of our items. Well, two, actually. We have a Castle Tower small, too. So we are just in... We need 2 big keys and 1 Castle Tower small for good. And we know where a big key is. So there's a 66% chance that we need that one.
Yeah.
I wonder if Jesse will check Spike Cave, because Ed has still ignored that. Oh, there's Castle Tower too. Okay, dude.
Okay.
So, you just immediately go do Castle Tower after this?
I mean, there's not a lot of other options. Just
I,
the
for
stuff
one,
that he
love to climb the mountain
bypassed.
69 times and inverted.
I think that's the goal, right?
Yeah.
That's how you determine who wins.
Small key to feet. Oh, yeah! Yes!
Okay, so that's the Turtle Rock big? Interesting.
It could be.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Or this
oh,
could be.
What do we got?
This could be ice.
Nope,
which
that's
would be
TR.
funny.
Okay, that's actually really nice, because now you can just go do TR and then Castle Tower all at one time in the mountain. So if if the big key on the lumberjack ledge is the eastern big key, that's it for Ed.
Silly stupid. Silly stupid.
Why would you bypass the big chest here?
I think Ed is playing for that big key to be the one that he needs. Maybe he doesn't realize he doesn't have the Ice Palace big key.
Yeah, that's what would be scaring the crap out of me, because that key is in logic, so...
Oh, so Jesse
very
is
well.
coming in here to check the Hera big chest. I wonder if Ed is like getting logically messed up and thinking that because ice is a crystal, that it needs to be the one on Lumberjack Pledge needs to be Eastern, because I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll have to check. Oh, the map of this dungeon.
That's helpful.
Well, so much for GT having anything, I guess.
Well, or is Ed being... I mean, listen.
I double back on too many things.
It's never happened before.
I mean, if he's right, it works out
Yeah, I mean...
tremendously well.
Yeah.
It's gonna finish with an amazing time, and if it's wrong, it's gonna feel really awful.
I'm assuming I'm in go mode.
Yeah, you are assuming.
Yeah.
That's a big assumption there.
That could be, I just realized that could be the Ice Palace big key.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, I'm still taking my chances.
I mean, Desert Big is the only thing that he actually skipped, so it's not
Yeah.
the end of the world, probably.
Well, the question is, I guess, how much does he actually clear in GT and stuff like that? Well, you'd probably
You
just
check
guard
before
against
you
it.
go to
Guard
GT,
against it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the wise thing.
Because you
to
can
do,
just save
yeah.
and quit from there, and you'll be right in front of GT anyway.
Yeah, it makes total sense.
Oh, did Jesse skip Ether Tablet? I thought that's why he was going over there. Huh. Whoops.
Whatever. I just want to hear that fanfare one more time.
I figured Ed wasn't going to do it because Ed decided not to do Light World Death Mountain checks, but yeah, Jesse not checking that is definitely an oversight. Yeah, Ed not punished for skipping the big chest there, as Jesse shows us. It's nothing.
That's probably the fucking Ice Palace big key.
Yeah, it's the Ice Palace big key to go get your Eastern big key from the Ice Palace big chest. Duh.
I mean, that would be the more entertaining way for it to go.
Oh my god, please, that.
Ed didn't check the TR big chest either. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of hard to get to, though.
Yeah, how do you route that in if you're just coming back for
You don't.
killing,
If
killing
you're just
Trinex?
killing Trinex, like, it's kind of a pain to get to.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so yeah, Jesse probably gonna just do what Ed just did about 2 minutes ago and go finish off Trinex, climb Castle Tower, and hope he's in go mode.
Yeah, this sea just really has not offered much opportunity for divergence.
No, not particularly. I mean, because it's weird too, because they all,
Beautiful.
both of them did like full dungeon clears for nothing in almost every single dungeon.
Yeah.
I guess Meyer was the only one that actually had some stuff in it. I need to take a quick phone call. I will be right back.
Alright, well, just in case that is the Ice Pals wiki there, I'm just gonna do the GT climb now.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's I mean, it's fairly easy to get back to GT here in this mode, so do that climb first, and then oh, your call's still on the air, Gil. Heading into GT.
This is fine, I guess, actually.
Yeah.
You check the chests on the way up, and if it's there, great. If not, you just go do a lumberjack and pray.
I mean, all things considered, this has still been a pretty darn fast seed.
Yeah. It's been pretty linear, despite the nonsense. Bull clears GT before Lumberjack? That would be a play. Lumberjack is a big key, yes. Yes, Jesse knows too. Yeah, both players have checked the Lumberjack ledge.
Cool.
textbook Lanmo fight here from Ed. Best part is when Lumberjack has Ice Palace Big Healy. Yeah, that is the best part. I agree. Oh, much better hook speed from Jesse there. You know, we still haven't checked Green Pendant.
That's true. And
Or Spike Cave.
yeah, and Ether Tablet, right? Both
Yeah.
of them skipped that. Those are some fun extra things. TR Big Chest.
Yep. Thievestown Big Chess.
That's right, that one too.
Yep. Wow.
That was like
Textbook
the
Aga
World
fight from here, from the head as well. This is, Mentor tournament players, take note.
Cool. Cool.
Oh, Jesse's doing a couple checks down here in the basement before climbing.
Interesting.
Oh, the center door! You love to see it.
I don't remember ever seeing it.
Alright. In about 1 minute, we will know. Either way, I mean, I think Ed is pretty handily in the lead here.
Yeah, they've just been in lockstep with Ed with that, however, whatever this margin is, for a long period of time. But again, the seed just hasn't offered any opportunities to change much of
Yeah.
anything.
Alright, show me Ice Palace to piss me off!
Please, please, please.
Because there's like just enough things that I didn't do that could be Ice Big.
The exact same things that Jesse didn't do.
Yeah.
Yep, it's the Iceman. Let's go.
All right. Well,
I mean, yeah, you just immediately go into
yeah.
here. There's no question about it, but still.
Just one more fun thing to throw on the pile in
Oh,
case
yeah.
this is nothing.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, there's still no room for divergence here, right? Because Jesse's going to do the
No.
exact same thing, and then his obvious best play is to just come back in a GT as well, so... You immediately rush Ice Palace? I mean, you could do that, I guess.
I'd be entertained.
Alright, what other nasty things can we find here? Hera small key, a mushroom.
That's what they were just about to say. Cape?
Nobody's checked pedestal yet.
Did we check bumper ledge?
I think so?
I don't remember.
I think it was just garbage. I think Ed checked it. Oh yeah, it can't be ped. That's true. Still, no one has checked it. I mean, we still have 2 shields to find, too.
Ed's missing 2 hearts.
Oh, there's one.
No.
I mean, if Jesse does opt to like rush Ice Palace here, does Jesse have any checks over Ed at this point? Jesse has done Desert Big Chest, which Ed did not do. I think that's the only one.
Yeah, that's true.
We actually still have 1 check in Pod. Nobody did Big Key Chest in Pod.
Oh my god, really? I hook shot of the wrong one. Cool.
Ed hasn't done Hera Big Chest, that's true, yeah. Well, Ed was just waiting for the small key so he could put both of them in together.
That was my thought. He has to tie it all in.
Yeah. Just gotta be efficient.
Smart.
You can tell Ed is almost in go mode because he's playing like garbage. I also don't know if Jesse checked Bombo's tablet. I know Ed did.
Cool. Alright, we're gonna really rely on Armos to have the big key for Armos.
I don't remember him doing it, but I could be wrong.
Oh, Jesse's just going straight in
Makes
here.
sense.
This is interesting. I don't agree with this.
That kind of confuses me.
Small key to Meyer. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to work out for him. Just not to the degree that he needs it to. Yeah, I'm 100% sure Jesse checked Lumberjack. Jesse checked it before Ed did.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is Ed in go mode. Are you calling Ed a lame horse? Is that what's happening here? I don't think there's anything in particular that really made the difference. Jesse had to do an extra, like, mini double dip of TR, because the first time he went in there, he didn't have the fire rod. Obviously the Desert Big Chest skip from Ed, huge time save.
Yeah, I mean, Jesse just did a few extra things when coming to Light World, too. But the seed was so linear, and as he noted, like, had so little in the dungeons that they just kept following each other.
Yeah. Wow, not even fluffing the Eastern Palace Big Chest. don't even have half magic.
After this, Ed can just save and quit, and it will drop on the top of Castle Tower.
Yep.
I know my inverted.
Alright, and there is Jesse's big key. So it was a good call from him to skip out the lumberjack key, but unless, I mean, listen, Ed is in go mode. We all know how Ed plays when he's in go mode, but alright, and that'll do it, probably. Wait for it.
Da, 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 da.
Alright, GG's to the horse, who wins with a time of 152.36 and moves to 6-1. Wow, amazing. Congratulations on
Congrats, Ed,
making
on-
brackets to Mr. Ed, and unfortunately, Jesse, you made brackets, so you have to keep playing.
Going to the mountain 5,000 times.
Congrats to Ed on winning this match that didn't matter.
Yes.
Oh, I got beverage here.
Ed's
somewhere.
words, not mine.
Let's go get my beverage.
Ed is going to go get a beverage to celebrate his victory.
Ah, shit, this is gonna get copyright stricken from Gil. I hope he doesn't have my audio on.
Son of a bitch!
Like, that's roughly what the time difference is looking like in my head.
Oh, there's a horse in the booth.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if my thing is screwed up, but
Yeah,
hello.
We
Hi.
can hear you. Hello,
Hello.
GG's.
That and maybe like
Hello.
a Meyer
Jeez,
play.
Ed.
GG's.
Like, going to checkerboard earlier would have helped a lot.
Oh man, that was great.
Yep.
That was
Yep,
fantastic.
Those are the
Jesse,
two
I
biggies.
agree, dude.
Yeah,
I agree.
it
Go to
sure
checkerboard
would've.
would have helped.
Me skipping out on checkerboard for a while, that one hurts.
You guys, I mean, literally just did the same thing in the exact same order, basically, after you got... I mean, so Light World, you did the mountain before going to Light World, and Jesse did Light
Right.
World first before going to mountain, but, like, after that, you guys literally did, like, the exact same things in the exact same orders, except for Jesse didn't do Old Man immediately upon hitting the mountain, so didn't have the Fire Rod going into TR, so had to make, like, a
Honestly,
minor double
Mirror
dip back
would've
in
made
for
my
the Firelock
life just
side.
that much better.
You know, and it
And we
makes
would've gone into
sense
Myra
because
really quick.
you know, for him, if he went to the light world, he would have gotten that fluke. For me, it was I'm gonna
Early
hold off
years,
on
he was
CAC
out the
as
rest
long
of
as
the
possible,
season.
and I'm just gonna kind of YOLO stuff. So
You did have boots a little earlier, too.
I figured as I would have figured as much because I kind of I mean, I still looked at it as to say, all right, I know that we have light world access.
But
By
whatever.
the way,
Like I
GG's
said,
to
we were
Jesse.
in brackets.
Yeah,
GG.
it wasn't
We kind of
GG's to
this
Jesse
is
finishing
like a
second
joke
place,
pick.
time of 1:55:37. But yeah, you had the boots. I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes faster than Jesse did, something like that.
I believe that, yeah,
3 minutes
because I mean,
difference.
if I beeline it right to there
So be
to the mountain, get the fire rod, and I'm basically my mentality throughout the seed was if I have a dungeon that I can just finish and I'm gonna leave something behind, I didn't care. It's
Yeah.
just like, you know what, let me try this, and you know, if it worked for the most part. The YOLO to TR in the very front was just a terrible idea, but
I don't think it
You
was
know.
the worst idea, but I probably would have done Eastern area first before doing that, which would have not made a difference anyway, because every dungeon except for Meyer had jack shit in the scene, so...
yeah, you're not kidding.
Thanks, Case.
Yeah, you're not kidding there.
We lost.
But
Unfortunately.
yeah, no, this was kind of became nerve-wracking to the point where it's like, okay, I'm just completing out dungeons and things are looking good, but then I'm like looking that I'm missing like 5,000 things, and it's like, all right, well, something's gonna eventually bite me in the butt. I just don't know what. And yeah, I mean, I there was logic behind my thinking. It's like, okay, I got 4 pod smalls and I can beat pod, so I really don't care too terribly much about leaving 1 check behind. I didn't care about the Thieves Town small ever. I didn't care about the Ice Pals big ever. And then for whatever reason, I said, you know, it ran through my mind. Okay, I know there's a big key. I can now do Castle Tower. That has to be Eastern. And it's like, yeah, no,
It actually, yeah, it totally has to be.
Was that why you skipped the big chest of desert?
Yes.
That's what,
Yes,
that's what we
absolutely.
figured.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a funny one, because you were being so thorough throughout most of the rest of the seed, and then I was like, oh, okay, we're just gonna assume we're in go mode, huh?
Yep. And then you know, 2 and 2 hit together, saying, hey, you know what? That's probably not the case, but yeah, I mean, all in all, it was a fun scene. Here's Jesse. GG's, dude.
GG.
GG's, Jesse.
Listen. When I came onto here, and I heard you made the comment of saying, "Man, if I only went to Checkerboard Cave a little bit earlier." Hey, that was my same exact thought too.
Yeah, if only both of you went to Checkerboard Cave, like, not last location.
Did you skip Smith Chain then?
No, I eventually did it.
Okay. Because I'm trying to think of like the thing that I did that I'm. Did you dip Eastern?
Yep.
No, you guys
Oh.
did. So here's the. I mean, for the most part, you guys did most of the same things. Like, so upon getting Light World access, so Jesse, you went straight into the Light World. Ed went up the mountain first before doing Light World stuff. That
Okay.
didn't make a huge difference because there was not a whole lot there. Ed had the boots maybe about 10 minutes before you, roughly.
There's
then
the big one.
Ed also had the fire rod immediately upon going up the mountain, so was able to do the
'cause
entire
he
front of TR
climbed it
right away.
vanilla.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that there it is.
But like legit, honestly, other than that, you guys were just doing the exact same thing in the exact same order. Ed was just like 2.5 minutes ahead the entire time.
Yeah, no, pretty much. Like, there's the boots difference. Like,
Yeah.
if you get those boots that much sooner, like, it explains a lot.
Yeah, I just kind of looked at it as to say it wasn't so much that I want to skip out on CAC, but it was, you know, not to say that I was looking at this. On a
Jesse, you
logic
also did
standpoint.
Hera Big Chest, which Ed never ended up doing.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Well, I was never doing her big chest.
Well, I mean, there's another 30-ish plus seconds.
Yeah, I mean, when the difference is
Yeah.
only 3 minutes, like that kind of stuff does add up. So
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you say, like, you go with the 30 seconds for the Hera Big Chest, and then you get the 10 minutes ish with boots. What is it? People say like it's 1 second per every 10. So, you know, about a minute there, roughly. Like, yeah, it adds up a lot.
So actually, we had Garrison specifically in chat was wondering if you remembered that there was a big key on the Lumberjack ledge or not.
Yes, very much so. I talked about it pretty much incessantly on stream.
Okay.
And after I beat Aga Tower, I was just like, or like I was, you know, you get the second Aga Tower small and you get the TR big key, and it's like, okay, beat TR, beat Aga Tower.
Yep.
And at that point, I know I'm missing Ice and Eastern. It's just like, realistically, what am I playing for? If I go for the lumberjack key, there's a decent chance it's ice at this point because what have I left behind?
Mm-hmm.
So like I had TR big chest,
Thieves
Thieves
Town
big chest,
yeah.
Spike
Spike Cave, I don't think either of you did.
Cave.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like I had 3 or pod big key
Yep,
chest.
one pot, yep.
Like there were like 4 or 5 one-off.
Yeah.
And like one of those could have been ice. But at that moment, like the odds are saying that's your ice big key.
Mm-hmm.
Play to GT.
Yeah, I mean, it ended up being the right call. It just wasn't quite enough because Ed did go check the lumberjack first before going back to GT.
Yeah, and the thing was like, okay, I'll do the climb first, hope that it's up there, because like that's proper inverted GT routing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
Yeah, I ended up doing the same thing, but exactly what you said, Jesse. Like as far as like the one-offs are concerned, for me, it was I had one item in pod, Spike Cave, Turtle Rock Big Chest.
Yeah, no, you guys had the
Saha.
same. You had the exact same things.
Yeah, and Ether Tablet. But I looked at it as I said, you know what, ice could be one of those. So it's like, well, I have a guaranteed big key. So I don't want to say that it was a wash between you checking hair at Big Chest and me checking the big key that's on Lumberjack. But it's like, all right, don't really want to
that's
screw around
roughly
with.
a wash.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah, so I kind of looked at it as to say, all right, well, I know there's a guaranteed big key, and it is, at that point, yes, it is 50-50, but I don't want to do 5 minutes plus or whatever it is of a GT basement if that big key is just floating there. So it's like, yeah, you know what, let me just take that time investment. And even like you said, too, I mean, we're both in brackets, so this was literally, it was just kind of like, who cares?
The 50 other things that were going through my head at that moment was like, what I could have done and was really crossing my mind was still do GT climb, get those few checks out of the way, and just like hit them, and then immediately do lumberjack if it's not at the top of the tower, because like you're doing the climb.
Mm-hmm.
So like I was trying to see like, okay, do the climb first, see if it's in those 4 or whatever checks, and then you land back on the castle. Like if I was gonna do lumberjack, it would have been then. Like I still wouldn't have done lumberjack before GT climb.
Oh yeah, no, you definitely do it after the climb for sure.
Right, yeah. Yeah,
So like it was
that's
a
what I
thought.
did, yeah. No, this was a fun one. Basically, like I don't know if you had like any sort of game plan, Jesse, but for like me, it was just basically I'm just gonna go ahead and complete every dungeon possible as soon as I possibly can.
And find absolutely nothing in all of them except for mine.
Yeah,
That was the thing. It was like, I did the Link's House start, and not the best play on this one, it turned out. I guess I got too used to Ambrosia always having a weapon, so no weapon really sucks, apparently. But after that, it was kind of like, okay, go into Skull, and Skull's got stuff, and then you hit Thieves, and like at least Thieves had money. And then it was like Pod Glove, and you're like, cool, Light World. And then Dungeons really started to draw blank. Like Mire was the best of them?
That was the only one that had anything in it, I think. Like, Eastern had nothing, Ice had nothing, Swamp had nothing, Pod had like, they just didn't have anything.
TR lucked out into having a required small key.
And the book in Laser Bridge, yeah, but...
I thought... No, book was CT too.
Yeah, book, yeah, so...
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah.
So, like, that was it. Like, it just kind of... The dungeons dried up, and it was... Like, you can look at the scene, you can just go, oh, there's, like, 50 things that could have gone differently, but... Or you could have done in a slightly better order, and you're just like, I don't know how you do it.
No, yeah, this one was hard to think of a better way. Like there was a couple small things here or there, like Ed getting the boots slightly earlier, but other than that, like, it felt pretty linear, honestly.
And that's a 50-50 in the grand scheme of things, as you look at it and you're like, I've got all these mountain checks, but I'm lacking all these tools to make the mountain feel worthy.
Yeah.
Or you've got Light World and all of its wonders. So you're like, I'll wait on the mountain. Like I'm gonna have to full clear lower Hyrule area. So like you play for that, and then
Yeah.
and then you get Flute, and you're like, oh, this is great. So
Yeah,
but
when
yeah,
I got
after
flu, I'm
that,
like,
it's
ah. When I
yeah.
got flu, I'm like, ah, crap. This made routing an absolute nightmare for me.
Well, it was
Because
like,
I ended up doing it from the south. When eventually I did CAC, I did everything from the south. So I got the shovel in a very inconvenient manner. I got the flute in a very inconvenient manner, and then I still had Graveyard Ledge, Back of Escape, Sanctuary, and it's like, well, if I'm going to commit to doing this, then I'm actually going to walk out of here, activate the flute, then check the shovel, which just felt like an eternity.
Yeah, I
Like
locked
that.
out on that side. I did Hype Cave up to Hyrule Castle, and then that vanilla key felt really good for the rest of the route.
that Pinocchio was so stupid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that vanilla key did not make me happy when I saw it because I held off on Hyrule Castle until I did.
I have to
Big
say, the number of times I've done the front of Hyrule Castle in Ambrosia for it to never frickin' pay out, and then this one time in full keys, the game's like, no, 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 here's the Hyrule Castle small key
I
in
know.
Hyrule Castle. It's like, fuck off, game. Come on.
I
Like,
agree.
seriously, I had done that's like my typical Ambrosia route was like to always hit front of castle, and I never got the small in the front. It was always in back or sank, and then tonight in full keys, it's like, no, 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 we got you. Like, what? Please.
Thanks, game. That's all I got
Yep.
to say about that.
But I think that
No,
does mean Ed and I in tourney races are now split.
I believe
I
so.
was
Yeah.
thinking about it. We had done cross keys last year and then ADKeys this year. So
So yeah, I just got to hold up my own. That's all. It's 50.
There you
It's
go.
like a coin flip.
yeah,
It's like the wheel spin. That's all.
yeah,
You
of
know,
course.
I attributed it to the
Welcome to
fact that there are no
Rando.
boots. Yeah, you're not kidding. You're not kidding.
Darn, I
But
should have agreed to boots.
Right?
I know.
I should have pushed it.
You should have pushed it, and then I would have said
Yeah.
yes. But then I thought, wait a minute, you have the wheel spin, so I'm just gonna do the most half-ass recording of a wheel spin.
No, that's cool.
And listen, I have to say this much. First off, I swear on my mother's eyes, it was 100% truthful.
No, I trust you.
It wasn't something like I'm gonna keep spinning until it says no, and then I sent you the
Rigged.
one recording that's like, hey, no boots.
I am
But,
curious, like why do you prefer no boots in this tournament? Like it feels like that was kind of your feel for the tourney itself then.
Yeah, it's entirely the feel for me, and this is just my personal prerogative. And it's not to say that I can't like play the game with boots and realize that sometimes I give myself a disadvantage because I know that I bonk a lot and I don't have like NMG dash lines and all that type of stuff. But I still firmly believe in the fact that boots are still a random item that should be found. You know, it's not like we're starting with an assured sword. And I just, in my conscience, I just honestly feel that boots are just an item that you have to find in order to progress to the game. Now, if there was like Suedo boots, Suedo 80 keys boots
Ew.
or whatever, then, I might be more tempted to saying okay for that. But it's just my personal belief, or just my, like, the way that I take this is if you're going to make an 80 keys tourney, or an 80 keys mode in which it's supposed to be all random items, and why start with something that just makes you go faster? Is it nice? Yeah. Do I still complain when I don't get the boots until like an hour and a half in other seeds? Sure I do, but I still just firmly believe that it's something, it's a random item. I'd rather lose to somebody that said, "Hey, I got the boots before you, because I did this random ass one-off that I would never have checked, and I end up losing by like a minute or so because they had the boots." I'd rather lose like that than to say, "Well, I won because I had the boots, and it just happened to be that I was, better this day." I still look at it as, to me, it's random. and it should just be added to the pool for the random items. So with that in mind, for anybody that I get into the brackets, nobody is getting boots. I'm just saying that much on my end. So, but
I will
But
say I
again-
am not a pseudo boots person. I think they're just rotten. I
they're
can't stand them.
there's something. There's something about them that I don't
Yeah,
even like.
it's.
But
I don't know. I like the idea of even footing with it. I understand why people want boot start. I've really enjoyed it for the rest of the tourney, so like probably I would agree to it for the whatever bracket stuff. But it's what it is. Like I just prefer having them throughout the race because it's such a it can be a pain.
The game's more fun when you
no,
have
it,
boots.
it
Hot
definitely
take.
can.
What?
Yeah.
So the game's more fun when you have boots. Hot take.
It is. No, it's not a hot take.
No, I know.
completely
I'm
agree.
being sarcastic.
Like
It's not an
NMG is
episode.
unplayable until you get boots.
Yeah.
Well, thank God the boots will come in.
What if there was an
I'll take
ADKeys tournament where you started with boots and a sword, and you just did escape right at the start, so you didn't have to worry about going back?
I've done that tournament once before.
Sign me up. Let's go.
I mean, I'm
thought that tournament
technically-
was still going on.
It never ends.
I think it's supposed to be a better format this year.
I think so too. Yeah, I think John's gonna tone it down a little bit.
Good. I don't know. I might need some kind of a break soon.
You don't have time
something
for breaks.
tells me-
Cross keys starts now.
Yeah, but no, that's the thing. Like, I've got this, so brackets for this, and then Cross Keys is starting, and NMG League,
Mm.
and then sometime after that, I'm imagining we're gonna hit League.
Yeah, I mean, League's probably about 2.5 months away or so.
And like, I know John had said something about end of or like League playoffs is when he wanted to start Kabuki again.
I think that's what I heard him say too when I was chatting with him about it. So,
And I'm just trying to think like where I get that break.
right.
From the
when
big
you want
tourneys.
when
There
you
are
want
no
that
breaks.
when you want that break, POG Championship comes up. So and you have
And that's
to,
why I'm like, there's a couple of tournaments that I've done in the last year that I'm kind of like, maybe I skip them this year. And I think the two that are really on the chopping block for me are Kaz Boots and Kabuki.
Mm. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I can.
Like-
And as far as the break is concerned, I mean, worth noting for anybody that didn't know, I know that when I had my burnout and I kind of took this like, I have to take a break type of thing. Jesse actually reached out to me and was like, hey, I just want to make sure everything is cool. And
Oh, it's because you signed
Yeah.
you or unregistered from ladder, and I was just
I
like,
know.
that's
I
always
just
the
know-
one where you're like unregistering from ladder.
Yeah,
I
that
just,
only
I
lasted
just-
like 4 days, by the way.
No, it lasted maybe a little over a week. Give me a little bit of credit. But no, he reached out. He took the time and reached out. Just want to make sure everything was cool. And I kind of just told him, I got some IRL stuff going on here, and I'm just kind of burnt out. And I just, at the time, I wasn't enjoying the game. And like, we all get to the point, like, especially, if I don't want to say that, hey, the ones that are good, we definitely feel that type of thing. But it was just like nothing felt like it was going right. I wasn't enjoying seeds, and I just had to like back out for a little bit. And to me, backing out meant, I don't want to be tempted by just registering. Oh, I see a random ladder race and I'm available. Let me just go ahead and join. I just wanted to make one little extra step that says, you know what, if I want to join up by ladder, I have to re-register, which is, wow, it takes all of 2 seconds. But no, I totally get it. And I definitely would say, find a break whenever you can. To me, and not to throw homemade beer under the bus, but he brings up a really good point. We get to the point where we like watching the game better than we playing it, So I got myself to the point where I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna watch people do this, and I'm just gonna take a back seat. And then eventually, I'm like,
it's a
what, I
hard
want to do
balance.
this. Yeah, it is. You're right.
I
You're
have
right.
been back and forth on the watch play. It's I don't feel like I watch as much as I used to. Like it's either I com or I play.
Which makes sense, yeah. And then, and the best thing is I've suckered Gil into being the official restreamer of basically anything that I do.
Yeah, it's totally against my will. I am I'm under duress every week.
So
Oh,
yeah,
man.
so Gil doesn't even have to race that much. He's too busy restreaming.
Yeah, I don't have
nonsense
to race that
I'm
much. I'm not in all those other tournaments that Jesse was talking about too.
Yeah.
But one last thing before I get going here. First off, again, big thanks to Gil and Aria for hopefully putting on a good show of at least making sense of what I was doing, and
Most of the time.
and complimenting Jesse, because I'm sure his execution was better. But Jesse, I did mention it in our race room. Now I don't know if you
Yeah.
are familiar with this whole MistaEd's Mystery Mayhem, but I would
I'm aware of
like
it. I
to
don't know much about it.
Well,
That's exactly where you want to be.
simple.
You don't want to know too
Yeah,
much
that's
about
exactly
it.
where you want to be. So it's very simple. It's usually on Wednesday nights at this time at 8 o'clock. We do this MistaEd's Mystery Mayhem where I challenge or somebody along the line races against me in a double forfeit ladder.
Mystery
Now,
ladder.
Okay.
mystery ladder, specifically mystery. Now, it could be the most jankiest thing ever, or it could just be two runners that are not as skilled, that just didn't really feel like doing a simple randomizer or something. But basically, the whole purpose of this mayhem is to weed out all of the seeds that were absolutely horrific by Lazy Kid, that both runners couldn't do it,
Most of
and
them
be
are.
able. Yeah, you're right, and be
Most
able
of
to
them have
solve
been.
the mysteries.
Yeah.
That were unsolved before. So if this is anything that you're ever interested in, I would love to have a race with you.
I would definitely play it. Mystery is probably one of my favorite bullshit modes. I know a lot of people hate mystery, but obviously I'm a fan of it. So I would be up for it sometime.
We've seen some bullshit over the past.
Yeah.
But
a lot of
Ed,
good
you
stuff.
didn't get to answer my question in the 40 that I do want to ask you here.
I did respond.
Oh, did I just not see it because it's turned over?
Yeah, because you didn't see it because it was turned over. As a matter of fact, I can tell you. I can even read back what I said. Because by the time that you replied, and I didn't see it, it turned over. So I did the open atomizer.
Mhm.
So then I did respond, but my response was the health and damage utilization in the chaos inventory preset was likely an oversight. Although I didn't remove lines, just changed weight. So maybe I deleted it. I don't know.
I don't know.
The lack of doors in Insanity was my way of having others to not be so afraid to try this in case they wanted to.
No, and that was fine. I know the doors and the Insanity, I was kind of like, I get it. And those are settings that are a bit much, and I think those are kind of like the staples of what makes Pog so much more complicated of a mode.
Oh yeah.
But like, I had raced so much Chaos Inventory during that tournament, and it was just like, I was like, oh, this is Chaos Inventory, and then I got touched by an enemy, and I was like, that's vanilla damage. And then I killed an enemy with vanilla health, and I was like, oh, this is a little bit better.
Yeah, I might have. I mean, like I said, I didn't change the weights, but so basically I made it to that there's 4 subsets.
Yeah.
I think it was just like open, which was like 10%. It was like, I don't want to say vanilla, but it's like nothing really too extraneous, and then we're just gonna have that, but only 10% of that time was gonna come to there. And then the other 3, so chaos inventory, I don't know if one of them was entrance, and something else was really screwy, but
Yeah, I
they were
forget what
all
all
like
the
30.
settings were.
Yeah, so they're all 30%, and then each one of those categories had its own subsets that I try to keep the same. So basically the goal was going to always be 25% of the time. It was either going to be Ganon, Fast Ganon, all dungeons, pedestal. It was just going to be an even split there. The one thing that I did want to do that I did tamper with was to make low GT or low crystal GT a thing. And I guess in that particular seed it worked, even though I don't think there was anything. Spoilers
There
for anybody that
definitely-
hasn't run.
There definitely wasn't because I completely skipped it.
Well, there you go.
I beat TR and then I just forgot that GT existed, and I
Oh
went
yeah,
away.
the mystery
and
seed
then,
from last week. Yeah, that was like I
Yeah.
got up to the mountain so late and said all zero crystal GT. I was like, oh great, full cleared it for
I think
absolutely
my time
nothing.
was my RTA was like the same as Beers, but I had like a CR 30 or so under almost everybody because everybody did GT except for me.
Mhm.
It was one of those days. Oh wait, I know why it was one of those days. Anybody else know what happened on that Friday?
What happened on that
Was
Friday?
that when the Specky clip thing happened?
Yep.
Oh, there you go. That makes
So,
sense.
your friendly neighborhood council member got stuck looking at Discord chat because he's just wants to cause self-harm and, reading
Well, if you're-
things about how we were so bad.
Well, if you're looking for more self-harm, you've come to the right place. The MistaEd's Mystery
Exactly.
Mayhem.
That's what we're
Yay!
here for.
But no, guys, thank you so much for putting this on. Jesse, GG's again.
Yeah,
Always a pleasure
GG's.
Yeah.
to
Good luck in
do this.
brackets.
Good luck to both of you. in
Yes, you as
brackets.
well. You as well. Yeah, I guess now I'm hoping for Gamma to lose, so then by any chance maybe I'll get paired up against him first round, and I'll make
Are they
everybody.
pairing like records in brackets, or are they pairing? Is like the 7-0 going to get a 4 and 3?
It's seeded.
It's
It is
going to be
seeded, okay.
seeded. It's going to be seeded, but
Yeah.
maybe if he loses, he'll be like the lowest 5 and 2,
Okay.
and I
so
can be
like,
and I can be the
hard
highest 6
part.
and
like the
1.
5 and 2s are kind of going to get paired against each other most likely in that case. Then, I think.
I thought somebody had said like everybody 5, like I had heard somebody say like everybody 5 and 2 up would play a 4 and 3, but I don't know if that's how the numbers work out.
Okay.
That's, to be honest, that's what I thought. I thought basically the
I didn't think there would be
amount
that many 4 and 3s, but maybe there will be.
I was under the impression that the amount of 4 and 3s is pretty much going to be equal to the 1 7 and 0, the few 6 and 1, and the rest 5 and 2.
Hey.
Yeah. It'll be roughly about equal. Maybe there's going to be like a 5 and 2 matchup or a 4 and 3 matchup, but roughly 5 and 2 up should be the high seeds.
Yes.
Okay.
So like maybe there's a couple of deviations, but
So this match
it's hard to say.
really didn't matter.
no, it
No, not at
really
all.
didn't. Like if I had like I allowed for inverted twice. The first time was against GFE, because GFE and I will do bullshit, and same with Ed. Like I know I can go bullshit with either of these guys. And like the other 5 matches I played, I was kind of like I'd prefer to keep it relatively normal.
Mhm.
I love how you put it, bullshit, because you're 100% right.
Yeah, no,
Especially
Yeah.
me,
inverted's bullshit.
you know,
There's no
if
ifs, ands, or
you're to-
buts about
if
it.
if you're to turn around and say, hey, listen, I really want boots, but let's modify it to have an atomizer, I'm like, yup. Absolutely. Hey, you want to just do a mystery seed, call it ADKeys, because that's all mysteries end up being? Sure, let's do
Yeah.
it.
I love those versions of ADKeys or mystery where it's just an all dungeons key sanity.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Keeper of bullshit, I like it. I like it. But yeah, I'm out, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Jesse, again, good luck in the brackets.
Yep.
I know you'll dominate, and maybe the way I see it, I don't see a reason why we can't have a rematch in the brackets.
Not at all.
Maybe, hopefully not in like the second round. I'm calling it the finals.
Sure, why not?
I like it.
Well,
We need
look
some of these
forward to
people
that.
who have been on too good of winning streaks to lose a little bit.
Yeah,
That's
agreed.
right.
Give the rest of us a chance.
Exactly.
No promises there. But again, guys, thank you so much. I'm out. We'll catch you
Yep,
later.
me too. Later.
All right, bye.